Hello and welcome to Computology Academy, and today we are going to discuss about the latest report that has been released, and it is about inequality in India. And this report is not only for the inequality in India, but it has studied the inequality throughout the world. And specifically we are going to have a look at the Indian aspect of inequality which has been delineated in that report. And in that report it has been said that 1% of the population holds around more than 1/5 of the total national income of India. So in detail we will see how much inequality is in India, how is its distribution, what is the gender inequality, and what are the reasons behind such kind of inequality. So watch the video till the end, because it will be a very important topic from the point of view of economics paper, that is GS paper 3 of UPSC examination, and in various other state civil services examination also you may get the questions related to inequality and the distribution of the wealth within India, because it is an important topic related to economics as well as the social issues also. So the World Inequality Report 2022, and that has studied the inequality condition throughout the world during the year 2021. So the author of this report is Lucas Chancel, and he is the coordinator and senior economist at World Inequality Lab. This World Inequality Lab is based in Paris, and it is in the Paris School of Economics. It works under the aegis of Paris School of Economics, and it aims to promote the research on the global inequality dynamics. So what are the inequality conditions throughout the globe, how the wealth is distributed among the various section of the people in different countries, and how it is rising, what are the changes in the dynamics of inequality. All those things are tracked down and studied by this World Inequality Lab, this research institution, and it gathers the World Inequality database from different countries for all the 5 continents, major continents, where there is economic activities is going on, and accordingly they compile the report through study of the different aspects. And this report has been coordinated by the Thomas Piketty, one of the famous French economists, and other scholars also. So other experts were also the part of this research and this paper. And here, if we talk about India, then what was the situation of inequality in India during the year 2021? Because we can get the data for the previous year only, we cannot say about the inequality that is going on in 2022. So here, poor and very unequal country. So why this statement is here? Already, due to huge population and less per capita income, India is in the poor section of the countries, and as well as inequality is also increasing in India, and that is why it has been mentioned that India is a poor and very unequal country, because we have seen various affluent people are also here in India, like Ambani, Adani, Birlas, etc. And here, top 1% of the population holds 22% of the national income, that is more than 1/5 of the national income is cornered by only 1% of the elite group of the country, of the nation. And here, if we talk about the bottom, then 50% population, bottom 50% of the population receive only 13% share of the national income. This is the situation in India, and this is a very lamentable situation if we talk about the distribution of national income and wealth. And that is why it becomes very important for the government to start various social programs and distribution of wealth programs to manage the situation, to minimize the inequality, because due to this, the bottom strata, the lower strata of the society will not be in position to live a good life, well social life, and they will not be in position to have good amount of livelihood. And India is among the most unequal countries of the world. There are various countries in the world which are having a very high inequality level. If we talk about United States, if we talk about Brazil, if we talk about various European countries, then inequality is very high in those countries also. But among them also, India is having the highest level of inequality. And here, if we talk about the average national income of the Indian adults, then the average national income of the adult population is 2,04,200 rupees. But this average income does not show the clear picture of the inequality which is prevalent in India, because the bottom 50% about whom we were talking, that they receive only 13% of the national income. Their average income is only 53,610 rupees. So what a glaring difference is here, you can understand. It is about only 1/4 of the average national income for the adults that is being received by the bottom 50%. But if we talk about the top 10%, then the top 10% earns more than 20 times of the bottom 50%. That is around 11,66,520 rupees is the annual income of top 10% of the adult population, which is a glaring difference, which is a lamentable situation for a democratic country where such a high level of inequality is prevalent. And the top 10% holds about 57% of the national income. Like we had said that 1% holds 22% of the national income, but if we talk about the top 10%, then it is more than half, that is around 57% of the total national income that is being cornered by the top 10% of the elite population of India. And India stands out as the poor and very unequal country with an affluent elite. So these 10% of the people are the affluent elites who are residing in India and who are cornering the major chunk of the national income. And this is quite evident from here that the top 10% of the affluent elite corners around 57% of the national income and their per capita income. If we talk about their per capita income, then they are receiving 20 times more annual income than the bottom 50%, which is a glaring difference. And here, if we talk about the average household wealth in India, then it is around 9,83,010 rupees. Average household wealth in India. But this also doesn't denote that it is equally distributed, because if we talk about the household wealth of Ambani, Adani, Birla, then it will go in $1 billion. So if the average is this, and if they are having in crores and crores of rupees, then this average is down because of lack of household wealth with this 50% of the bottom population. So this is the situation. But if we talk about the gender inequality, then it becomes more lamentable situation. Here in India, the female laborer income share is only equal to 18%. That is around 82% of the laborer income is cornered by the male population itself, and the share of the female population's laborer income is only 18%, which is quite low, because if we talk about Asia, then it is 21%, and here China is excluded. China is not included, because if we include China, then this average will go very high. The average income of the female laborers in China is very high. That is why in this report, this average has been taken for Asia, excluding China. And then also India is behind 3% of this Asian average, and one of the lowest in the world. It is one of the lowest in the world. It is higher only than the Middle East countries, because in the Middle East countries only 15%, but here also India is only 3% above the Middle East. Although most of the Middle East nations are war torn, they are devastated by war, the female rights are not so much there, various issues are there, then also India is only 3% above the Middle East nations. So this is again a lamentable situation regarding the condition of the female laborers in India, and we have to do something for this situation. Government should take steps to improve the situation of India. And the reasons, if we talk about the reasons of this inequality, this glaring situation, this lamentable situation, then here deregulation and liberalization policies that had started during the 1980s, mid 1980s, this was the major reason behind this glaring inequality, because after the deregulation and liberalization, the businesses were running on the profit motive only, and there was no restrictions on the business houses to corner much and much of the profit. And because of that, what happened, there were few people who started to corner all the national income, and because of this, what happened, the income inequality started. And this income and wealth inequality is not only visible in India, but since the mid 1980s, it is rising nearly everywhere throughout the world. It is not the condition of only India, but it is going on throughout the world. Only difference is that in some countries it is very high, in some countries it is low. If we talk about United States, then it is very high, but if we talk about the Norwegian countries, Sweden, Finland, Norway, etc., then there it is a bit low. Only the difference is that, but it has rised everywhere in the world, not only in India. And after 3 decades of trade and financial globalization, this situation had taken its pace, had achieved its pace, and the inequality started to grow faster and faster with globalization. And if we talk about the COVID crisis, then it has further exacerbated the inequalities, because most of the business houses had got profited during the COVID pandemic by launching various products and various other things, while the laborers had lost their working hour, their job. And because of that, what happened, the bottom strata had got affected more, while the top strata had got benefited more because of this COVID pandemic situation. So this was again a reason because of which the inequalities increased. And last but not the least, I would like to inform you all that the General Studies Foundation course has been launched by Computology IAS Academy, and that will be covering pre-comes mains course. And here the whole pre-comes main syllabus will be covered. There will be holistic coverage of the syllabus with regular tests and regular tracking of the improvement of the students. So those who are willing to join our offline courses that will be commencing on 3rd of January 8 am should go on to register for the courses, whether they want to come down to our office or they want to register on our website. Both the modes are available, or for any queries or any details, you may visit our website, as well as you may also get in touch with us through our landline number or WhatsApp and mobile number. So here we will provide you various facilities, like the installment facility is also available, so nothing to bother about the fee structure and other things. And follow us on our Facebook and Instagram channel. Here is our Telegram channel, and do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload new videos. Thank you very much and have a good day.